What life has taught me, I would like to share with you. It is a subtle secret that even after much searching, one cannot fathom it, except to a limited extent. Hail Abba Janai, Emperor Haile Selassie I, the Almighty, He who is responsible for all things visible and invisible, and that which was not created is because He will it not. Jah Rastafari. In praising Haile Selassie, in praising Haile Selassie.
Yes, greetings, Ras Mckoy here once again. Today we are going to talk about empowerment. Now, empowerment is one of them like a scam, what them bring out upon the people. Just like how them did come with the equal opportunity scam. And from way back in the 70s, them come with that here, Bob Marley sing, cannot educate I for no equal opportunity. Right? That tune them not play much because them no want to hear them talk from Bob Marley. Really want to hear that tune that name treading on the wine press. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the chorus in the tune, treading on the wine press. So, this thing called empowerment now. Them tell you, say, you must empower yourself. Them also tell you, say, you are supposed to be assertive. But most people do not understand the word assertive, and more time them come over aggressive. Now them treat the people, all the mentors them and tell the people them say, oh, we can empower you, and the corporate people say we can empower you. But you that you feel good because you're empowered because you get this nice job, you get this nice thing according to you, that cause you feel that you're better than somebody else. And yet, you're picking them and get shoot them in the street. You're picking them and get beat up in the street from the people them in power, not the people them who is empowered, but the people them who in power. Yeah? Because them empower you while them empower themselves. So them in a power and you empowered. So these are the tricks of Babylon. Babylon, when me a little boy, I used to watch cowboy movie and them say white man speak with forked tongue. You know that means they can have 2, 3, 4 tongue. Some of them have tongue like rake. You understand? So when I check it out now, I say to myself, say, them can't call me upon this empowerment business because nothing what them ever come with is ever for the better of people. All the things them what them come with, even if it look like it good in the first place, them have a ulterior motive. You are going to lose eventually and they are going to gain, just like how them come with equal opportunity. When they come with equal opportunity themselves for black people. So after the riots of 1980s, them start the black people community centers, this and that, so we can go and keep off of the street and try uplift yourself with that with certain arts and things like that. Some training program and all these things. By the 90s, they started to dwindle. And by the mid-90s, them almost wipe out completely. Because those things wasn't meant to be permanent. So all these troubles that Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all those, President Kennedy, and all those people sacrificed them life. Bobby Kennedy, the whole of them sacrificed them life to make things more civilized for the society, for human and mankind society. All that has gone right back to where it was back in the 50s and 40s around the world. So we still have this colonialism and the slave trade are gone. So nothing has changed, there's only a glass over it. So we get some like a technology, some like a tools in our hand, one like an iPad, or me pad as me call it, and one like a me phone, and like a me this, and like a me that. And if you say you're empowered, none at all. Because them call these things smart, it doesn't say anything about the people them that use it. Right? Because the people them of my generation never have these things to calculate nothing for them. They had to calculate it themselves. So their brain never get too lazy. So if you ask them 5 and 4, it almost come off it straight away, the answer. Now you ask a youth nowadays say, what 5 and 4 is, you hear my guessing as well. And we get the right answer, but it takes so long for him compute it, because for him processor is very slow, because everything depends on the computer to do for him. And don't forget that the phone now is a computer, it's not a phone, it's a computer. So we have to be careful of Babylon and them fork tongue speaking and what them promise you, because them themselves will beware of Greek bearing gifts. So if we want to proceed, we don't want no empowerment, we want to be in power, we want to be in control. And when I say control, I don't mean like a freaky control thing. We want to decide our own destiny. And not so like a guy. And the best way is not to try to fight for freedom, because what is freedom? Freedom is your right. No guy can give you freedom. Guy can take liberty with you, but his freedom is not his to give. Freedom is yours already. So all you have to ask them to do is leave you alone. Because if them did left them like a youth they alone instead of shoot them, they would have been alright today. So all we want to do is to be left alone. You know? So all you go around there talking about you're fighting for freedom and fighting for liberty. No, just ask the people them to leave you alone. Because true, you don't want to follow Martin Luther King and be friends with them and everything. Just say good morning to them and tell them goodbye. You don't want no more than that. You understand? So, you know, this friendly thing now gonna work. So me say, back in the days, we used to see whole heap of black clubs and places where we could have entertainment here in London. And now, me drive from the south part to the north part to the south part at night. And me can't see no black people enjoy themselves apart from 1 and 2. Mix up in a whole cosmopolitan type of thing, because them directly sideline black people out of musical enjoyment at night. So this empowerment thing now go work for me. And all these mentors talking about this thing and role model. Don't follow no role model, don't follow nobody. Because them is just a model. You are the real thing, follow yourself and be real. Don't know model thing. And empower yourself. You understand? Forget about this little empowerment thing. Because it's a fraud. Big time fraud. This assertiveness thing is a fraud. If you be polite and nice and bring out the whole of your beauty, they might tell you, oh, you must be assertive. What is the difference between assertive and aggressive? I'm trying to tell you, but there's a thin line. Right? Because once you start become assertive, I saw them policemen there, so them they are being assertive and take control of the situation and have no control. You understand? Because they want to prove, say, anything me tell you to do, you do it. And if it don't happen, then what? They might go get aggressive because one thing leads to another. But their job originally, the police force, was made by a man called Robert Peel. And it never did make for the population, it did make for beat union people who was on strike. Workers who were on strike, it was made to beat them into submission. So you can't expect no better from the police because the police is not working for the community. Because you have to go, when me talk, people say, well, you talk too deep. Well, me don't want to be shallow because if me don't learn to dive deep and me don't learn to fly high, when we go to these places, we going to drown. When we go down in the deep, we are going to drown because we don't go used to the shallow. So we have to think deep, and when we think deep, we will conquer. Blessed Rastafari love. Use your brain, use your mind, consciously. Rastafari.
What life has taught me, I would like to share with you. It is a subtle secret that even after much searching, one cannot fathom it, except to a limited extent. Hail Abba Janai, Emperor Haile Selassie I, the Almighty, He who is responsible for all things visible and invisible, and that which was not created is because He will it not. Jah Rastafari. In praising Haile Selassie, in praising Haile Selassie, the governor of the high numbers. In praising Haile Selassie, in praising Haile Selassie, the governor of the high numbers. Creator and sustainer thereof. He who created the laws and particles of chemistry, created the law of mathematics, physics, and metaphysics, established them upon the law of the yin and yang, with intrinsic motion. He placed them in a time and space perpetually, and so we see the evolution. Man hate no confusion. I said to give Jah thanks and praises, give him and thanks and praises, to Haile Selassie all praises now. I said to give Jah thanks and praises, give him and thanks and praises.